Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Close to the tight end. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense in hurry-up mode. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like NC State will have the 1st down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone.
They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and nothing but... Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. To contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third down, he drops to throw. The tight end has got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Going to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. That ball sagged for a completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's an out route, the catch made. Looks like NC State will have the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket, extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Running right through tacklers. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, NC State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten something going. Can they build more momentum here before halftime? Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is in.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Runner with an impressive spin move there. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they picked up solid yardage on that short throw. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense is coming after him. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Fair catch made at the 40. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown in this offense.
Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. They get him down at the 49-yard line after an excellent return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offense coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, NC State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts from inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he throws his third interception of the day. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from just inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. After consecutive losses, he needed a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he's in the clear net. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tried to punch it in himself. Can't get past the defense there. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. It's QB sneak. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up with PAT. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And this one is getting ugly. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Football comes out.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, NC State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded just inside the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he pulls in the catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Rita.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
And the Horned Frogs move into the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. This offense is still clicking. Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Now it's second down here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's third down for the offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. He's running out of time here. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. NC State comes to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Let's see go on the move, launching deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw it again. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Here comes the point after attempt. knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands seem able to make the crucial recovery. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the beatdown continues. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Here's the return from inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Spinning out of the tackle. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw the
football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He's escaping the pocket now. Rifles this football to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Quarterback operating an empty set. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Back to throw again. And he finds the running back in the flat. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team on now for the extra point. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And that's incomplete, just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
A pop pass on the jet sweep. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call the